Welcome everyone. Step, what am I at? 21. That's where we're starting today. Gonna need all these pieces in a bit, but not right this second. So I'm gonna sort of gather them up. And these were not included in the set. These are my own. I got the teeny tiny wire nuts for the wiring because we're about that. This step will include wiring up the lighting. Speaking of which, let's start off with getting our wires lined up properly. Okay, so we're supposed to take these guys from the top light, go over into the first square hole in that corner there. In theory. Yeah, they do fit. Them on in there, and then the wires from the switch go in that second square hole there. I'm gonna do it one at a time this way. See if I can get a better. Excuse me. Okay, maybe I should have done both at once. Okay, there it goes, I think. Ah, there we go. And end up with that kind of situation, which pretty much matches the picture. And oh, I do need the last of the lights and the light shade. It's just evidently being suspended in midair for the time being. It's according to the diagram, it just goes. This untied, unwound. There's only two wires here. How's that convoluted? Let's see. Alright, there it went. Push it back up through there. Get the knot out of it. I think. Still a pretty tangled mess. Okay. Wow. Who'd have thought this would be the hardest thing in the whole build? Maybe? Okay, I think so. Yeah, there it went. Let's go. Separated. Run them on out. Okay. There we go. And this one was particularly, if I'll focus, you can see it's particularly off-center on the casting of that, but it's up in the roof, so I'm not going to worry too much about it being so off-center. But these go in there. This comes all the way down. No shrink wrap involved on this one, I don't believe. It doesn't specify it, so I'm not going to worry about it. I think, like I said, I think this is going to be way up into the ceiling of the greenhouse looking thing here, so I'm assuming it's just not exposed. But it doesn't give any real measurements on how long this is supposed to be. Just sort of randomly shows up. So I'm not sure, but it's supposed to go through the square holder on the corner. And the picture shows it about like this. So I'm gonna leave about that much through there, I think. That seems... Hopefully I can adjust it after the fact. Once I get the roof installed, I can get it fine-tuned to where I need to be. But in the meantime, I'm supposed to take off all the excess sleeves there. I'll get all the wires exposed. And it looks like bringing 6 together. That's, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4. No, there's 8. Okay. Okay, they're pictured. Yeah, all the wires get tied together in one. Yeah, okay. So I probably got way too many wire nuts here. Because it looks like it's just going to be one. Okay, so I'll twist you guys together a little bit. You guys together a little bit. These really light wires from the light post. I missed on those. Get them lined up better. I don't know if that... I don't even know what gauge wire that is, but it's extra small gauge. Good to go together. And I guess it's the same gauge as this stuff. No, this is a little bit thicker. Okay, so get everybody together. Oop, I missed one. I dropped one. And you guys. Out of the wire nut. That is all a minute. Yeah. Okay. And wait a second. Twist the same color wires, connect wires P2 with other 3 sets of wires, yellow with red, white with black. There's only one. Okay, wait a second. Okay. Twist the same color wires, connect the wires P2 with the other 3 sets of wires, yellow with red, white with black. Oh yeah. Okay. I did do that wrong. Okay, because it's got to be, to make a circuit, it's got to be, yeah, yep. So, undo all that. Let go. Okay. Okay. Yellow and red and white and black. Okay. Red, yellow, and red. Now I'll put this on. Okay, and then black. Black. And black. And white. Okay. Not getting purchase on that one. Fold it over. There it goes. Alright. Now that should be right. Okay, now let me take a second. I'm going to go grab some batteries and we'll give this a test shot. Alright, got the batteries. Let's see what happens. Trying to hold everything together while I do this. Okay. You there. There. I think there's a switch there. Which way's on? That's not on. That didn't work. Oh, that's not in yet. Hang on, the battery's not all the way in. Okay. I was getting a little nervous there. But it does work. All of them working. The next question. You're not working. Okay. That one's working. That one's working. This is not working. I very well may have nicked that light when I cut that insulation off, but jiggle these a little bit. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. And lights back up here. That's, yeah, I know. I keep hitting that switch. Okay. I say it wouldn't surprise me that I cut that when I did that, because that seems unlikely that they just decide to not work. So let's see. Let me. Okay, got an idea. It should work. Make sure those are all in place. Okay. I got excess wire here. So, I'm going to go get my wire strippers. I'm going to cut off more of this to make sure I got a good connection, and I'll also get a battery to test it with. And I'll be right back one more time. Okay, let's see what we can see here. Pop you off. We do all the wiring. First things first, see if my testing idea will work. Okay, that does not do that. Okay, oh my, huh? Surprised. Okay, so there's no way to test it until I do it. Oops, forgot my mic. Sorry. All right, let's get all these straightened back out again. And I'm gonna actually I'm gonna cut them with these because they're a little bit more manageable. Okay, so down there, just cut me off the end so I can proper. Just start over from scratch with them. Oh, I think that's one of. Okay. Looks like they're all snipped. Did that one do? Yeah, okay. Now, start with the reds. Twist them in a good, make solid. Yellow with red, so red, yellow. You went a little long, okay. And red. Okay. So I got red. Whoop. Get a hold of them all. Okay. Red. And red. Okay. Well, you're all twisted together with a good solid connection. Wire nut in. Okay. Now, the blacks and the white. Okay. Now, experiment. I'm sort of curious if I can strip 2 wires at once with this thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to line up equally, but let's see. Don't get a lot of opportunity to play with my wire strippers. Ooh, it did. Cool. Didn't work. Okay. And the other black one. Same thing with the... Alright, there we go. Okay. Black and black. And white. And black. Put you guys together. And if this doesn't work, then I'll know I did cut that cord. Cut that wire, rather. Oh, missed. Yep, I must have cut that wire when I was playing around with the... Yeah. Oh well. 2 out of 3. Disappointed, but I knew that was a possibility when I cut that shrink wrap off. And I may have... Also, while I was messing around with it, it's possible I disengaged the LED from the wire as I was pulling on that stuff too, so could be a variety of things. I didn't see any cuts in the wire, but it's possible. When you're dealing with wires that small, it happens. And that's, you gotta be careful how you pick that thing up too, because that floor piece is really wanting to just come apart on me. All right. That mirror to stay in place. Okay, well, I've got it as wired as I can get it. Is that supposed to go on to... No, it doesn't say. Okay. Trying to see... Okay, we're supposed to be... Oh, we're supposed to put the wires through these little housing things over here, but I'm not worried about that. I should have, but I think they're going to tuck in pretty good here. Yeah, that's on the next step. But okay, if I hadn't used the wire nuts, then you're supposed to put the wrap through there. So run them through there and wire nut them below these little horseshoe looking doodads that we put in the last step. But I think they'll tuck in there all right as is. Seems like they're going to be fairly cooperative. All right, so next step is over here. All that on there. Supposed to, that's where we apply the outer wall here. Oh, here. So it's got the notch down there, and we're supposed to put glue here and here. So, got my glue. Just do some doopage. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. Okay. Is there? No, there's no. The only notch we got so far is the one at the bottom there. So that's what we'll use to locate it. And just, I guess, bring it on in. Just push up right here. Okay. See that? No, it's not. Okay, get in there, down there, and it's nothing to tie it in up here. Maybe that's on the next step. Hopefully, got something on this corner on the next step. And we do. Alright, so. No, actually we don't. Well, maybe we do. Yeah. This piece goes here, and we're still not going to tie it all together. And okay, now this piece is going to be the one who ties it together. Goes on there. Well, not really. Okay. Still not. What? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is all sort of loosey-goosey at this point, so I'm still... There's nothing to... Okay. I'm going to lay it down on its side and hope gravity will help. Okay. So... It's supposed to be there. Okay. I'll take... That's not very heavy. Screwdriver. Yes. Too big. How's this go? That's a little heavier. Okay, I'm gonna sit this bottle of glue right there. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, right there. See, it's just all... There's no real structure to it yet, and there needs to be. So once you get this other side in, it's gonna hopefully tie things together. But for the moment, it's not really. Okay, you're in. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes, and I'll come back. So I'll see you in just a bit. All right. Hopefully that's had time to sort of set up, and I'll say it's still really wibbly wobbly. It's not really. Okay, so I'm going to See, there's nothing down here on the bottom side holding anything. There's nothing down here to keep it all together in the bottom corner. Got this piece up here. This looks like will provide some triangulation there, so I'm going to go ahead and pop a bit of glue in there and hold it in place till see if we can't get some. Let's say the thing that it just keeps falling apart. That's sort of both sides. Right? Okay, so you in there and hold you in the front and the side. Mm-hmm. Nope. Okay. Okay, so still got my clamp in here from the other day. So I'll see if I can get that. Just, I'm not going to take a tremendous amount of pressure. Just got to get enough on there to make sure it doesn't come apart on me. And I got to lean it up against something to make sure it don't fall over. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm going to let that sit for a little while now. Let's see, make sure it's all. And, well, I was hoping to be more than 2 minutes on that part, but I'll be right back again. All right. Let's see, now I got that sort of tied together in that corner. Things appear to be getting closer to getting lined up now, so I'm hopeful that we're about to go into something. But I forgot my mic again that time, sorry. Let's see here. Where am I at? Okay. Seeing that thing, it just keeps coming out, so be really careful. It does not want to stay. That floor piece is not tied into anything. So I think it's okay. It is in place. Until we get the other side on, this thing just wants to pop out all the time. Okay. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see. So next thing we need, not you, but you. And wait a second. Okay, this is where that light comes in. And let's see, this is already popped out of those. I may have to put some glue. As a matter of fact, I might as well. It appears to be holding itself together, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that off again and just drop some glue in there. And there. Okay, so everything nice there. All right. So that's, it's not frustrating. It's just, I got to be so careful about don't pick up by this piece, don't pick up by this piece, don't pick up by this piece. That it's just so much extra concentration it takes there. But okay, now do need these two little guys here, but we do got the white side and the unpainted side, and this piece. Take our little horseshoe doodads again, and that's going to be the wire guides up there. Not break everything while I do that. Okay. Then in that side there, it says don't pick up there. Okay. And these. I keep automatically going for that corner every time I want to move the thing. That won't work. Okay, and these are supposed to go. That's what these two pieces here are for. Those sort of wire guides up there. Okay. Okay. And don't pick up by the corner. Don't pick up by the corner. Okay. So now this piece goes across the top here, and don't pick up by the corner. Got to reposition it. Don't pick up by the corner. Okay, and that does, in theory, will tie that corner together there. If it hadn't just stripped out. Find something to push down on it with here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this corner's tied together. This corner's sort of tied together. This corner's not tied together at the bottom. Okay. And that finally concludes step 22. Or 21. And we've still got a whole wall to do over here. So it seems surprising to me. How many pages is step 20? I thought 22 was the last step. Yeah, 22 is the last step, but it's several pages, so I will probably have to break down 22. That seems, yeah, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 pages of steps for step 22. So that will probably have to be a two-dayer. So, unless everything goes incredibly right tomorrow, which I don't foresee that. I'm not that lucky. We'll finish up day after tomorrow, hopefully. Because I mean, they could have easily broken this down into 3 steps. Yeah, this is way too much for to be considered a single step. But it does look like it's pretty much all just building this outside wall, because I think everything else is pretty well finished up. Let's see if I can turn my lights on without breaking everything. Okay, like I said, that I broke that. Oh, and I meant to tell y'all, I did go back with the Sharpie and color up the top of the handrails and the sides that I could reach to sort of blend it in better. And I did the same over here on this thing where it was you got this. See if I can get it to focus there. You can see on the bottom there where I haven't hit the, maybe. Right, it's trying. Where I haven't hit the bottom piece there. It's still brown, but I colored it on the top and the sides so it doesn't show as bad. I'm obviously not going to be able to get into that scroll work there, but I may try to get those pieces too before I install this one. If you think to do that before you install the handrail, that is an easy thing to just take a Sharpie and go around the edges and color them in. But anyways, after much frustration and disappointment with the light not working, I'll call that a day. Wait a second. I still got a piece left. Oh, I didn't put that piece on. Okay. I'm not done yet. Okay, so this one, we do get to put the back cover on. So squish all that, tuck all those wires away. And, okay, that will tie that back cover together, back side together, back corner together. If I can get it to. Yeah, it's hard to get. And that's Okay, so maybe go sideways with them. Okay. Okay, and it popped out there. Okay, and that part I tried to glue earlier is already popped out again. Okay. So that's done. Yeah, okay. That's, yeah, I'm gonna have to, I think I'm going to get the heavy duty glue in on, it's bowing out here. It may not show on camera, but there is definitely a wobble there. And that piece is not staying cooperative. Okay, I got two of them there. So I'm gonna, okay, see if I can get these two. No. Okay, so you do that, and this is, yeah, I'm gonna have to glue all that, but I'll do that off camera, but I'm gonna run a bead of glue down this back corner here, and I'll grab another clamp and try and get everything held in place there. I'll put a piece of cardboard over it before I clamp the outside again. But anyways, y'all know what I'm about to do, so thanks for watching, everybody. It is looking pretty good. Just like I say, right now I'm a little frustrated. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.